I don't know. I'm going to just say upgrade. We'll go without. I don't know the benefits. I mean, obviously it's quicker, but I don't know if there's a huge time rush on it or not, in all honesty. Okay. Concert hall, professional sound studio. I don't know. Film lab. This takes 600 days. This takes 400 days. This takes 300 days. Okay. We'll go with a 300-day one because we're cheap. And everything else I think is being built. Or what about over here? HR. No PR. Charity or double reputation films. Points for reputable films. Charity begins at home, mate. Right, okay, who's next? HR department. Services or ethnic composition. As much as this is important, I'm going to go down this road. Okay. What else have we got? Financial department. We have to go for loan. I like that these don't cost us any money. And mid-level legal protection. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's unpause. Premiere. So it's 25th of March. Joe Duval in Messenger of Death. Add a tagline. Okay. Guessing that doesn't mean anything. Ding dong. Deaths at the door. That was a doorbell, obviously. Right, okay. I've got to click on it. Okay. The Cinemark rating system measures audience reviews on the day of the premiere. If you're sure you released a quality film, but people aren't appreciating it, you may have lured the wrong audience to theatres. A+. Huge. Earl McKinney. An exciting detective story whose title mirrors the tragic fate of the film star. Could this really just be a coincidence? Yes, it could. Cornelius Schroeder, a fascinating farewell to a real actor's actor. It's a tragedy that the film's title would turn out to be so prophetic. For our beloved Joe Duval. Jeanette Foley, Southern Nights. You might find it difficult to sit through this brutal and chilling film, but Joe Duval's triumphant role rewards the effort. His death is a tragedy to every woman. 3 stars, you having a laugh? Roy Cox, Fun Times. A movie that will constantly keep you in suspense. The main villain is so creepy you could faint. Anyone who watches this film will have the dreams about the knife scene for a very long time. I add a very in there for emphasis. Alan Ferber got 100 XP. Ronnie Gibson got 50 XP. And Edward Cox got 50 XP. Good work, everybody. Head of distribution, head of post-production, head of script department. Nice. We spent another 26 grand. We're almost at $500,000. Printing copies. Okay. Theatre rentals, advertising. Great. I guess I can start another idea, but the only idea we've got is this. How about I get one of these dudes to write it? Let's get you to write this because, you know, it's XP, right, at the end of the day. I guess that's all we really care about. What's going on? I don't need to click on these. I just click the button, right? It'll show me the same thing that I've already seen. I see. Okay, so it's at the cinema. Is happening. Oh, we just got some points. We've got things being built. 21 days up here. I can't even remember what this was. Felix Hild. I borrowed a little money. This is a screenwriter. I borrowed a little money from some people. They seemed like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people, but now some annoying jerk is following me around everywhere, demanding I pay off the debt. I'd return the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say? You might be strong, but the cards are always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards. Who's boss? So can you let me go for a couple of months while I sort out this mess? No. You're a gambler. The best way to stop that is to... Oh, his happiness is 0. His happiness is 0. Hold on. Felix Hill is going to leave us, surely. Okay. Well, let's not worry about that. We can replace him with another gambler. Okay. The first 4 weeks was successful. The film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Click the extend distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same terms. Okay, so we were 99% full. We're number one in the country from the looks of things, and we made 654k. Then 576, we're only 87%. Then 500, and then 433. We're slipping, but we're going to extend anyway. Okay. Is there a way I can see my employees? We have completed the pre-production. Handpicked actors and directors. Select sets and tech. Choose a hire a head for pre-production. Addie Pearson, Christopher Morrison, Barack Montgomery. Level 1, level 1, level 2 will take you. Actors. These actors remained at the studio after it changed ownerships. What are their names? Russell Simmons, Sarah Freed, and Jane Fisher. All fine with me. These actors remained. Gabrielle Rutkowski, Peter Harris, and David Gutman. Yep, all good. These are the directors who stayed. Anthony Campbell and Louis Matthews. Perfect. Okay, we can upgrade this one so we can get you starting. Sets and props or casting. Let's go casting because we're going to want better actors, right? For sure. Is there a way of seeing our employees, staff? Oh, come on. Lydia Globe, the legendary Lydia Globe, is back in the saddle nearly, yeah, honey. I know you're expecting me to start a new film right away, but getting used to talking is taking longer than I expected. You've got to understand, a bird that's used to flying in the clouds just can't dive to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. I'm doing speech exercises. I could do those. With masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking egg cocktails, getting the velvety voice in the morning. You can already notice the difference. That's right, honey. So please, I'm begging you. I really mean begging. Give me 3 more months off to get ready for my first talking role. Yeah, you can have them. You can have a time off. We said no to some geezer who's going to get killed by the mob because he lent out some money. But screenwriters, Felix Hill, he's very upset. I can't actually do anything. Okay, so I think we just got to wait a little bit longer. Okay, let's speed this up again. 12 days, 1 day over here. Construction complete. Production. Hire a production head. Okay. Level 2, level 1, level 2. I mean, I guess you're just as good as anyone else. In you come. Oopsie. Helps if I press the confirm button. I hear Lydia Globe is coming out of retirement, or what I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off work to work on her voice so she can steal even more roles from us. This is Jane Fisher. Jane Fisher is conceited. Is it too much to hope for? That greedy bitch didn't finally retire. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. Okay, we can do an upgrade. Level 2 soundstage, line production office, double the XP for directors and actors. It's going to take 1,500 days. Production support. Upon the production support, which makes shooting on location more comfortable. Let's do that. That seems fine. 6 days over here. Okay. Script department, upgrade complete. Story workshop. Nice. Develop new story elements. Freelance writers. Opens the freelance writers office. Writers write 15% faster. Rolling edits. Develop new story elements. We'll take that. It's only 100 days. We can't really do a sequel to The Messenger of Death since the messenger is dead. I guess a copycat, right? That's the way forward. Construction complete. Producer's office. We need a producer. Head of production. Level 3 over here. Okay. You're in. Wayne Block. Congrats. So we need an upgrade. The only upgrade is 2 projects per producer. Okay. Let's speed this up because that's going to save us money, right? Do I want to spend these points? I feel like these points might be quite important. I'm going to do it. Okay. We're going to do it. What have we got over here? 21 days, 13 days. Wonder how our film is doing. Oh, there we go. Just in time. So we made money on these, and then it's getting a little bit close, right? We can choose to either end the distribution or we can carry on. We're renting. Can I just put it in our theatres and nobody else's? Is that a thing? End distribution, I think. This is going to plummet too quick, right? Profitable film, 15 reputation? Reputation. Okay. Audience, 12,500,000. Nice. Send to archive. We'll get a DVD out of that soon enough. Okay. Fred Lawson. This is our legal executive. I was poring over the pile of documents we inherited and when we came across something rather interesting. It turns out that the previous studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office for the film Messenger of Death. It seems the condition was added at the last minute and it was introduced as an amendment to the main contract just a few days before his death. No one ever warned us about it. Apparently Duvall family doesn't even know, and what's the difference should it make to them? Over his 5-year career, the guy starred in 8 hits. His inheritance should be enough for several generations. Not that it ever would anyway. Sorry. Of course, the only people enjoying Duvall's money are his drunk father and his 2 aunts. The box office take was substantial. The percentage we owe him is $799,000. So should we contact his relatives and tell them that they can start looking for another beachfront villa? This conversation never happened. Secret arose. Stolen pay. We pocketed Joe Duvall's earnings from his final film. Sometimes you may have to cross the line. It could be a matter of legality, could be morality. Secrecy and discretion are key. The more terrible a secret, the greater consequences if the truth comes out. People like to talk, so your secrets could come out anytime. The scale shows how the probability of that they'll be leaked. You can simply bide your time until the secret is forgotten and the risk falls to zero, or you can entrust the matter to a gentleman from the security department. We're building one. Stolen pay. Okay. That doesn't sound great. Our security department is somewhere. This is where your secrets are kept. Okay. I hear you. We're building one over here. This is security. 6 days. Come on, guys. We need you. I've got to build some stuff. Okay, we finished writing a script and it's terrible. Like the worst thing ever written. The screenwriter's gone up. Nice. Okay. I'm going to shelve this. We can't produce that. It's the worst film I've ever heard of. Have we got any new ideas? We've got a romance in the Wild West. We've got a comedy. What screenwriters have we got free? Hold on. Comedy. This is a comedy. You're a comedy writer. You're now a level 3. Get going, buddy. Perfect. One day. Hold on. Construction complete. Security. I need to just slow this down a little bit, I think. Right. Level 3, Ronald Brooks. Upgrade bonus. He can spend money to do upgrades. 1,700. Level 1. Okay, I'm going to take Ronald. He's low. He's not great, but I'm going to take him. In you come. Okay, let's just slow this down. Can I hire people to work for us here? Security. Do we already have people working for us? Hold on, I'm a bit. Right, security. We don't have any security. Let's get you in. Hold on, you're quite expensive. What's the cheapest down here? Let's get you. You're 18. You're a young'un, and you're 29. You're going to teach him how to do it. Yeah, now we go. We got 2 in. I don't know what to do with them, but we got 2 in. Hold on. That's the wrong button. We want this one. Yeah. An upgrade. Operations Center. Security Services. Open security services when you can organize surveillance and investigate the employees at beatings, kidnapping, and murders. What? Was Joe Duvall murdered? You can entrust security with your employees' protection. Okay, let's get this done then, because I think that might be what we need to put people on the case. Okay, 3 days over here. This is going. Don't start without me. Open a sound. We got to do this. Open a sound studio. Build a story workshop. Okay, we're doing it. I'll tuck you down here. We'll do the middle one. Build a level 1 sound stage. Where do I put this? I can put this anywhere? put this wherever I like. Let's just tuck it behind here then. There we go. Script results. Oh, now we're talking a 2.7. We might make this film. And a 2.5. Okay. Let's... Walter West has gone up. Love that. Let's start the project. Don't start without me. We're gonna make a film. Weirdly, in this game about making films. Right. We need a cinematographer. Oh, hold on. These are the places where the events of the film take place. The characters spend most of their time in the locations highlighted in gold. So most of the time, most of the film will take place in there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. You need to decide which scene should be shot on a soundstage and which will be better filmed on location. Select the location quality or on a soundstage location quality involves the filming equipment, scenery and design. Outdoors, the emphasis is on the beauty and authenticity of the natural scenes. If you plan to film some of the film scenes on a soundstage, select which soundstage you want to use. I don't have one. You can always change your mind or you can shelve it. Okay. Cinematographer. Thomas Morrison, the drug addict, you're in. We don't have a soundstage. So I'm guessing we can say on location. Okay, it's quite expensive to make this terrible film. Total filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus the Saturdays and Sundays between. Okay, can I do anything about any of that? I don't think so. Go for it. Filming technology. We've just got the Doppler. Sound technology. We've got the sonotone. Okay. Extras. We'll get some. Crew. We'll have enough. Enough crew seems like a good idea. Producer. You're a bit disloyal. You're a gambler. Okay. Vincent, you're in. Disciplined. Keeps his commitments, doesn't step out of line and follows strictly agreed plans. Or perfectionist. We'll put you in. Okay, the cop. Okay, we need to decide who's a cop. So what's this showing us? So recent genre, comedy, action, comedy, horror, adventure. What is this? This is a thriller, adventure, action. Genres. He's played a cop before. He hasn't. So maybe you? Lately, I often hear that age is just a number. Even if the right person can feel young. Sorry, even an 80. Even 80, a young person can feel young. But when people go to the movies, their expectations are more conservative. Everyone wants the hero's beloved to be younger. And we want an evil sorcerer to be older. Just pointing that out. Yeah, but he's played a cop before. Right? He's previously been a cop. And he's been a detective. This isn't one, but... So who are you suggesting? Serial killer. Hopeless romantic. Angry boss. He was been in thrillers and stuff, though, look. Okay. You're a misogynist and an alcoholic. What is wrong with all of these people? Peter Harris. I'm going to do Peter Harris. You've been a sheriff. That's close enough. A damsel in distress. We've got Jane Fisher here or Sarah Freed. Undisciplined. Conceited. Fine, you're in. You wanted chances. You're getting chances, right? We got a serial killer. Sarah Freed. Naturally, I'd never doubt your competence. I just want to give you a little professional advice. Choose actors who are at least at the same level as the script. If the script is good but the hours are lacking, they'll drag the film down. I don't have a choice. She's the only actress I've got. Okay. To begin the production, we will need to start with the stamp. So it's going to take 20 days, then 120 days. It's going to cost 421 grand. Boom. Let's get it started. Engineering is complete. Let's take you, I guess. 1,300 bucks and you're level 3. That's over here, so we can choose an upgrade. Research Group 2 or Technology Innovation. I mean, they both take a very long time, so let's take you. And we've got a couple of other things still being built. Can we write another script? The idea is we've got a detective in a fantasy kingdom. It sounds terrible. Let's do it. Felix, you're up. I wonder if I should have waited for this to be finished, but fine. Okay, we've got no movies in theaters. We've barely got one in production. 11 days left over here. I wish I could zoom out just a tad more. Also, it would be nice to see like a summary of the stuff that's happening in terms of like the research and stuff. I'd also like to know... Ah, here we go. We can see more about other employees. Right. So I want to fire you, David Gutman. I'm going to be honest. Oh, I can. How much do we pay him? Work status free. How much do we pay you? Is his salary on here? No kids, not married. We could definitely get rid of him. Ah, salary here. 74 grand. Okay, we won't fire you just yet, but you're on the firing, you're on the chopping block. Okay. Directors. What about the people who are kind of just in the air, the management roles? What about these people? We had people who were already here, right? So, human resources, we hired you. I can't see details about these people. Okay, I guess we just have to wait. Oh, I didn't fire him. Phew. Okay, he speeds everything up by 9%. How do I see how much money these people are costing us? Because like these people, I can click on this. Okay. We'll keep waiting just for a little bit longer. Upgrade complete. Services. To the upgrades. Okay. Now let's do ethnic composition. I just got a call from Ed Miller, a journalist from the Los Angeles Tribune. He says he fell in love with our first film and wants to honour him with a tour of the studio. I'm no idiot, of course. Miller doesn't write about movies. He's an investigative... Alex, hello. Investigative... He investigates as a journalist. Recently, a cement plant in Santa Barbara was closed after one of his articles was published. And for the record, the cement they made was excellent. One of the 10 best in state. I don't know what this asshole hopes to find, but he likes to pluck colourful facts out of the air. Fortunately, he likes beautiful women even more. Let's choose a young actress this week, someone loyal and not too talkative. She can show Miller around the studio, drink champagne with him, charm him with her charisma. I better have him agreed. Agreed, let's do that. Some items on your task list are marked with an exclamation point. Click these. Okay. How are you, Alex? How's things going? One of our actresses... oh no, she's 27. She's not a young actress. And we've got to pay her 15 grand. Oh man. She can do it. She can do it. She got it in the bag. She's earning a bag, I'll tell you that much. One of the actresses will give local Tribune General Ed Miller, a journalist Ed Miller, a tour. Actress must be under 30. Have a loyalty above 50. Okay, we're all good. Jane, do us proud. Security. Bodyguard. You can entrust your security services with employee protection. Okay. Repelling attack. Let's do security services. Operations center. You can organize kidnappings. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Jane Fisher was marvellous. By midday, Ed Miller was dead drunk and fell asleep in the main office bathroom. We had to force the door and carried his half-dead body home to his wife. She was so grateful that she treated our guys to apple pie. Looks like we're in a good standing with the Miller family. Nice. Getting ready for the Easter holiday. Yeah, not too bad. Are you doing anything for Easter? I think I'll just be popping around to see the family, and that's about it. There you go. You can have a sound stage named after you. Casting office. Opens the casting office where you can... Oh, here we go. I can build that. I can hire up to 100 extras. I can have rehearsals before the films. Sets and props. That seems like it's important. Let's do that one. An investigation published by the Los Angeles Tribune journalist Ed Miller delves into the connection between bootleggers and Hollywood. According to Miller, some film studios launder alcohol money through their cinema chains. The writer doesn't provide any hard facts and instead makes do with the implications and circumstantial evidence. The only studio in Miller's opinion that is definitely not involved in such a scheme is SDG Studios Inc. This young and ambitious film company is clearly above such activities. Their goal, he writes, is to elevate American culture and earn money through honest work. That's us. That's all we're looking to do. Have to drop. See you, buddy. I hope everything goes well. Even in the most depressing and cynical of times, reputation in Hollywood isn't just an empty word. Reputation problems can block access to loans, new technologies, and other opportunities. Okay, we built something, right? Let's just slow this down for a second because we need to build a casting office. Let's put that here. We'll do the middle one again. There's other stuff we can build. We can build another sound stage if we wanted, or we can build services. Holy crap. I don't have enough room to put this anywhere. What do I do now? Can I not put this anywhere? Can I move other buildings? Oh no. This has gone horrendously. I can't build services because it's huge. I mean, surely this gap is big enough, no? Okay, we're not putting it over there. We're not putting it over here. This is bad. I'm without a whole thing? Can I demolish buildings? What do I do now? Demolish. I'm going to have to demolish a building and move that over here, right? Oh, God. Oh, is there anything we can do with our security? Assign a security guard. The level 3 one. Yes. In you go, buddy. What does this mean then? An 18% chance that it's going to go well. A 56% chance that it's going to go okay. And a 26% chance that it's going to go terribly. Okay. Fine. Oh, this is ready, so we can click on this. Whoops. Wonder how long that's been ready for. 105 grand spent at this stage. Oh, it's going up. 4.2. Love that. And a 3.3. A.D. Pearson gets a little bit of XP. Cinematographer, director, producers, and actors all affected the film. Okay, don't start without me. Security, we can put you on, buddy. You can get some experience from doing that. Days per week, 5. Hours per day, 12. Can I change this? No. Okay, off you go. Get filming. Script department complete. Okay. Open story workshop. We can do that. Create a new story. The Last Day of Hope, not Ho. The Last Day of Hope. No idea what it's going to be about yet. Adventure, action, detective thriller, right? That's what we do. We do it well. Do I add anything else to it? No, I'm just going to go like that. Detective thriller. No, should we go? Yeah. 60% thriller, 40% detective. I feel like modern America town is a good call. Protagonist. Remember, not every film needs an antagonist. A romantic comedy, for instance, can do without a clearly defined villain. Okay. So the protagonist is a detective. The antagonist is a criminal mastermind in a small town. Doesn't feel quite right. A murderer. The supporting cast are a mentor, a love interest, a rival, a sidekick. The themes are search for a killer. The finale is the antagonist gets killed. No, the antagonist gets punished. We are at maximum story events. This is everything. Okay, this is a carbon copy of the film we made earlier. Right. Hope gets murdered. That's why it's called The Last Day of Hope. Right, okay, great. You do thrillers, so you're in. Congrats. Get typing. I feel my vocal cords are strengthened. My timbre is developing, and I'm honing my dictation. Soon I'll be star of the stage as well as the screen, but professional growth takes time. Could you give me another 2 months to complete my training? She's up to 2. Okay. Okay, take 2 more months. We'll give her a chance. Risk of leakage reduced. Perfect. Perfect. This is the money we stole. Borrowed. Can I pre-production? Construction complete. Casting office. I want to move this. Two upgrades. Okay. Develop new story elements. So these are all going to unlock, right? Right is right 15% faster. Let's do that. That might be important. I don't know. Can I demolish this? It's going to cost loads of money, but I think I've got to do it because I can't fit services in. Let's just slow this down. That's not what I wanted. Can I please tell me I can now fit services in here? Otherwise, I'm going to be so disappointed. Okay. Okay, that's good news. And then I need to build a post-production. And we'll get you in the corner here. Okay, that's a bit of bad news, that. The influential French magazine Le Grand d'Or is holding a semi-secret party in Los Angeles. At the end of the month, people say they're preparing to break a big story about American cinema. Apparently, their editor-in-chief is fascinated by Hollywood. This would be a great chance for our studio to make a name for itself, but unfortunately only A-list actors are invited to the event. Maybe it would be nice for us to have one like that. Great idea. By the end of the month, we'll sign a contract with someone. What are you suggesting? We bend the knee for the frogs? Jeez. Okay. Actors and directors who have made a name for themselves can receive special popular or artistic recognition. These reflect public or critical appreciation for their talents. It takes decades to achieve such status, but sometimes all it takes is a few outstanding achievements. Okay. Hire an A-list actor. How do I do such a thing?